Is it audible, everyone? All of you are able to hear me and see me? Yeah, so today we'll be starting with DLR, the most important as well as the most challenging section of CAT. So my name is Ipsit. So little bit about me. So I have been teaching for CAT since last 7 years. So I have scored 99 plus percentile in quant and DLR multiple times. So so I have been teaching in various platforms. So since last 7 years. So now we'll be looking at different things about DLR. Yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah. I hope the screen is visible to all of you. So if you see the CAD pattern since last 2 3 years was a 120-minute or a 2 hour paper. So if you see each 40 minute is given for verbal as well as DLR as well as quant. So DLR is the second section that come across in CAT exam. So in this order, so first verbal will be there, then there will be DLR, then there will be quant. So if you see as per the latest pattern that we had, so we had 24 questions from verbal, 22 questions from DLR, 22 questions from quant. So this was the pattern as per the CAT uh, 2024 is concerned. So this is what expected to happen in 2025 as well. Yeah. So now we'll be looking at how was CAT pattern across the years. Yeah. So if you see till the year 2019, 2020, CAT had 100 questions, which was a 34, 32 and 34 paper. So in 2021, for the first time, CAT became a 2 hour paper, but still this was a 34, 32 and 34 paper. Yeah. Previously, till 2019, that was a 3 hour paper. Uh, okay. So I hope all of you are comfortable with English and Hindi both. Yeah. So 2019 तक 34, 32, 34 100 क्वेश्चन का पैटर्न था 2020 तक, बट 2020 में फर्स्ट टाइम 2 आवर पेपर इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ, बट 2019 तक 3 आवर पेपर था. सो दिस वाज व्हाट दे आर टिल 2020 onwards it became a 2 hour paper. Yeah. So 2021 2021 onwards, so this becomes 66 questions. So here see 24 questions, 20 questions and 22 questions. So this was the paper. ऐसा पेपर था. So 2019 तक हर सेक्शन में जब 3 आवर पेपर था, तब 60 मिनट पर सेक्शन का पेपर था. So 60 minutes for verbal, 60 minutes for DLR, 60 minutes for quant as well. तो जब 3 आवर पेपर था, तब DLR was not that much challenging, but when it reduced to 40 minutes, so now DLR is bit challenging. Why? Because 40 minutes time passed away easily. Yeah. So that's why, so in that 40 minute, you have to do some decent number of questions. So we'll be coming to how many questions that you should attend. कितना क्वेश्चन अटेंड करना चाहिए, मैं उसके बारे में डिस्कस करूंगा थोड़ी देर में. So if you see in your questions, you will be getting both multiple choice as well as t-tag question, that is called type in the answer questions. Yeah. So we'll be looking at the next slide. So this is the score versus percentile in various sections. So if you see, this is for 2024. This is for 2024. So 2024 में ऐसे था कट ऑफ की कितना परसेंटाइल में कितना स्कोर आएगा अक्रॉस द सेक्शन. So if you see, if you see something like a 80 percentile, so DLR was only 17 marks. Yeah, so 17 marks means each question is 3 marks. So 17 marks means 6 questions, 6 to 7 questions. Yeah, somebody will be asking how 17 marks came to picture, because you have a negative marking also, that +3 and -1, that you must be knowing that because of that that is a 17, though that is not a directly multiple of 3, but still you can make, let us say, 7 question correct. Yeah, 8 questions you are attending, you are making some errors in that, then you are getting a 17. So however, whatever may be the uh, case, that how you are scoring 17, but if you are scoring a 17, that is going to give you a 80 percentile, and 80 percentile is a decent percentile that will make you get into any of the new IMs. Ah, yeah, many of the colleges, for example, SP and MDI, they accept 80, 85 percentile in the individual section. Yeah, 85 percentile, most of the IIMs will be taking you. Let us say you are not doing well in any of the sections, but your overall score is 99 plus, and you are scoring 85 percentile in any of the sections, then that will be giving you a 99 percentile overall. Yeah. So let us say 85 percentile was just 19 questions. This is also 6 questions, 6 to 7 questions. Yeah, at least 7 questions you are making correct. So 7 3 are 21. So if there is some negative marking, you will be getting a 90 mark. So if you see for 90 mark, there was only 22 purpose. So this is also 7 to 8 questions. Yeah. So if you see, the difference is just one questions, yeah, less than also one question. So if you see the difference between 80 percentile and 90 percentile, the gap is not so huge. So from 17 to, if you are adding 2 more questions to your DLRs, then you will be getting a 90 percentile. In 90 percentile, any of the top IIMs, for example, IIM ABC, L, K, and I, as well as IIM Mumbai. So they will be accepting, all the colleges will be accepting with a sectional cut of 90. It is not like you will be scoring 90 percentile in overall, but however, if you are scoring 90 percentile in one of the section, so you'll be definitely getting a call. Like the overall cutoff should be cleared. I hope all of you are able to uh, understand this, what I am
हाँ
saying.
सर,
Hmm.
एक क्वेश्चन था. लाइक ये जो परसेंटाइल है, इसके अलावा जो हमारे पास्ट क्वालिफिकेशन जैसे 12th 10th स्टैंडर्ड स्कोर, वो सब मैटर करते हैं? सो अगर
हाँ,
करते तो क्या करेंगे?
so that depends for the specific B school. कोई B school से, for example, IIM कलकत्ता है, ठीक है, तो वहां पे you'll be not like given so much weightage for the academics. Yeah, कोई colleges है, for example, IIM Indore है, so IIM Indore is purely for academics. So उसको typically 95 95 95 तीनों में चाहिए, मतलब 10 12 90 to 95, 10 12 and graduation. So for different B school, this will vary. Yeah.
बट
So
हर
for
आईआईएम्स में नहीं लगता ना.
हर IIM नहीं लगता है. For example, if you say IIM Ahmedabad, if you are a non-engineer, then the chances of getting IIM Ahmedabad is more, provided you are scoring the cutoff. Yeah, if you are clearing the cutoff. And if you go for, let us say, IIM Bangalore, IIM Bangalore prefers work ex people more. Yeah, IIM Bangalore में ज्यादा work ex लोगों को prefer करते हैं, working professional, those who want to join. Then IIM Calcutta is a mix of freshers and uh, experienced people. Then other, let us say, IIM Kozhikode, that is there. So IIM Kozhikode, there is a, if you are a, let us say, girl And if you have a gender diversity factor, IMK has more OTs for girls, and IMA also give more OTs to the girls
Sorry
and
to
non.
interrupt, sir. I just wanted to know about FMS Delhi. What's the percentile criteria needed for that?
Yeah, that should be above 99.5 percentile. Yeah. So anything, so all these colleges, so these colleges are closely, you should have a 99.
सर जो
uh,
कैटेगरी के अंदर आते होंगे उनके लिए कितने लगेंगे?
category, I'll be coming to that. Category for, let us say, OBC category में ज़्यादा difference नहीं है. So because there is a lot of OBC people that is there. But if you are a like category for SC and ST, so for example, for colleges like IIMs, you'll be getting as low as, let us say, 80 percentile. Yeah, even low below that, let us say 70 percentile. If you are a, let us say, ST, from ST category, you'll be getting at a 65 plus percentile, and that also varies from year to year. Yeah, so little bit of 5 percentile less here and there, you'll be getting that. So this is for different percentile for DLI sections. If you see 27 marks, that is for exactly 9 questions correct. Yeah, then you will be getting a 95 percentile, and at a 95 percentile you will be able to join any of the top schools. Yeah, and 34 questions, this will be giving you sorry, 34 marks, this will be giving a 98 percentile. So 34 questions means just 11 to 12 questions correct. Then 99 marks.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sir, also I just wanted to ask, suppose if the collective percentile, we are
Mm,
aiming anywhere above 97, 98, right?
mm.
So specifically for DLIR, because it's very unpredictable, right? So what is a good score that we need to keep in mind for this? Because with VARC and quants, we can still work on it, but like this is going to be something that is going to be difficult to predict, right? So what can we do in that sense? Like what should the goal be?
So like if you are targeting for a 97, 98 percentile, so your college's bucket list should be what? That should be SP Gen. If you are going through CAT, so that is SP Gen, that is there in Mumbai. Then there is MDA Gurgaon. Then you have IMT Ghaziabad. Then you have IMA Delhi. These are the colleges they will be accepting with a score of 97 percentile or something. And these colleges are after the IIM, this top IIMs, then these colleges will be falling.
So
So
even if there is diversity criteria, right? Because if you're a female
diversity,
non-engineering,
so the
so
diversity criteria is there, but that is not there for all the B schools. So few B schools have the diversity criteria. So few B schools, they purely depend on the scores and the academics. And SPGen, IM, MDA, IMT, and IMA Delhi, these colleges will be taking based on the CAT percentile. So this will be ranging from 96 to 98 percentile. And
okay.
these two colleges will go as below as 94 to 96 percentile. IMT Ghaziabad, IMT, IMA Delhi. These two colleges.
हेलो
So yeah.
सर, मैंने ऐसा सुना है कि एग्जाम में कुछ मतलब पार्ट्स के लिए कैलकुलेटर टाइप अलाउड रहता है, क्वांट के लिए ऐसे, राइट है?
पार्ट के लिए नहीं, एंटायर द सेक्शन यू विल बी गेटिंग. सो इफ दिस इज द पेपर, सो राइट साइड टॉप करने में यहाँ पे कैलकुलेटर रहेगा. बट हाउएवर इट इज
हम्म।
नॉट रिकमेंडेड दैट यू शुड यूज ए कैलकुलेटर, बिकॉज कैलकुलेटर में एग्जाम सेंटर में क्या होता है, यू विल बी गेटिंग ए कैलकुलेटर, यू कैन यूज दैट. बट हाउएवर इफ यू make calculation faster by learning certain techniques, for example, Vedic maths and all. So that will help you to solve even faster than the calculator. Why faster than the calculator? Because in the exam, you'll be getting a typical, very like cheaper mouse that you will be getting. So for clicking that takes 2 seconds for each click. So for example, if you are multiplying, let us say, a 3 cross 3 digit number, to get multiply, you have to waste, let us say, 10 seconds to get the output. So Aryan, I'm answering ISB Hyderabad. ISB Hyderabad, they are accepting for GRE GMAT. Also, even if you have not scored in GMAT, so you can apply for a ISB, and within the certain period you have to clear the GMAT, then you can appear for the exam. Yeah. So first you clear ISB interview, then if you clear the GMAT cutoff, then you can also apply for ISB. Yeah. So ISB like is different from the CAT. So there is 2 campuses for ISB, ISB Hyderabad and ISB Mohali. So this was for 2024 pattern. So 99 percentile will be around 13 questions correct out of 22. And if you see the absolute 100 percentile is 63 questions correct. Sorry, 63 marks. That is a question of 21 questions correct exactly out of 22 questions. So this is the absolute 100 percentile. Yeah. So in DLR, like you cannot say that you can achieve a 100 percentile. Yeah, 99 percentile. Yeah, 99.9 percentile. But till 99 percentile, decently you'll be able to get with certain number of practice. Yeah. So this is for CAT 24. Now I'll be showing the CAT 23 cutoff. Yeah. So if you see what you can see over here, that this cutoff is on a very higher side. CAT 24 ka cutoff. PGPYL they started accepting from this onwards. Yes. But PGPYL, I do not think that is the flagship program. So I'll be coming to details of ISB. Just give me a moment. I'm discussing something. So FMS, you should get a 99 percentile. Then we'll be able to get a FMS like 99.5. Sorry, not 99. Above a 99.5 percentile. Yeah.
सर DI को LR के साथ क्यों रखा है? मीन्स लाइक इट्स मोर अबाउट लाइक मैथ्स ना, वो मैथ्स के हिसाब से हम
Yeah, I'm telling you. So till few years, let us say till 2013 or 2014, till that point, QA and DI. So there was 2 sections. So QA, DI was one section, and LR and VA was another section. So till 2013 or 2014, so there was just 2 sections. Yeah. So so what happened then? So what happened? So people who are good at quants, they started avoiding DI, and people who are good at LR, they started avoiding VA. Yeah, the people who are good at VRC started avoiding LR. So in that way, I am realized that if we are keeping 2 sections, then all the 3 sections, all the 3 areas are not being tested. So that's why since 2015 onwards, they decided to keep quant, DLR, and VRC 3 sections separately, so that they will be able to test all the 3 abilities. So the quant section and VRC and DLR. So that is why how this came. So DLR, they have kept it together, and if you see previously in the old CAT, let us say 2000, 2003, in those papers, DILR was if you go to a DI set, that DI sets were more like a calculation intensive. पहले जो कैट में आता था वो कैलकुलेशन इंटेंसिव था, बट अभी जो डीआई आ रहे दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन ए रीजनिंग बेस्ड डीआई. तो वहां पे ज्यादा एनालिटिकल लाइक पेपर है, लाइक एनालिटिकल डीआई और रीजनिंग बेस्ड डीआई, जहाँ पे you have to do a certain level of you need certain level of reasoning skill for your DI, but previously calculation based था. अभी कैलकुलेटर इंट्रोड्यूस के होने के बाद कैलकुलेशन बेस्ड DI होने का कोई लाइक ज्यादा फायदा नहीं है. सो अभी जो DI आ रहे हैं दैट इज मोर लाइक ए reasoning based DI, or you can say analytical based. Yes. So
सर कैट के लिए एक अच्छी किताब कौन सी रहेगी, सबसे अच्छी, जो तीनों सेक्शन में से क्वांट और DILR के लिए ज्यादा मतलब
yeah,
डिफरेंस के लिए
I'll
कुछ
be
होता है?
I'll be coming to that. Yeah, just give me a moment. तो अभी मैं जो हाईलाइट करना चाह रहा हूँ, देखो इसमें देखो 80 परसेंटाइल 17 मार्क्स में था. अभी देखो 80 परसेंटाइल यहाँ पे देखो 11 मार्क्स में. सो DLR कैट 2023 में बहुत ही ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट पेपर आया था. या सो यहाँ पे यू विल बी गेटिंग 11 मार्क्स जस्ट गेटिंग 4 क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट. 4 3 या 12 and 90 percentile you'll be getting at 14 marks. So just do make 5 questions correct, you'll be getting 90%, 90 marks. So 2024 and 2023 में the biggest change is that ये पेपर बहुत डिफिकल्ट था तो कट ऑफ बहुत लो हो गया है. All of you, I hope you're getting. So 20 questions, that is just 6 to 7 questions correct. तो अभी देखोगे 6 to 7 क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट में यू आर गेटिंग जस्ट 80 परसेंटाइल. यहाँ पे तुम्हें 95 परसेंटाइल तक मिल रहा है एंड 25% जस्ट 8 to 9 क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट, 99 परसेंटाइल. या एंड 10 क्वेश्चंस करेक्ट यू विल बी गेटिंग ए 99.5 परसेंटाइल. सो DLR उस पेज पे बहुत डिफिकल्ट था. सो इट इज नॉट लाइक ये जो पैटर्न में दिखाया था वो हर साल रहेगा. सो इसे थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है, या इसे भी ये पैटर्न भी आ सकता है, या इसे भी नीचे जा सकता है. सो बेस्ड ऑन कैसा डिफिकल्टी है दैट विल डिसाइड द स्कोर वर्सेस परसेंटाइल. So coming back to 2022, if you can see 80 percentile was only 11 marks. So if you see this is more similar to the 2022. Yeah, and 70 percentile was for 8 marks. That is just 3 questions, 2 to 3 questions correct. And this was 11 marks, 4 questions correct. And 90 percentile was just 5 questions correct. So if you see just making one questions correct, that is just giving you 10 odd percentile extra. And this is 29 marks, that is just 10 questions correct. So what you can see that for this paper, this is not how many questions should be opt for 13 questions correct. 13 questions correct के लिए you can go for let us say 2-3 sets, 3 sets कर सकते हो. अगर 6, if you are getting a 6 question paper, 6 set वाला 6 questions वाला set, you can get it at 2 sets. But if you are getting a like let us say 5 set का 3 paper है, then you have to set attempt 3 sets. Yeah. So in exam you'll be getting 4 to 5 sets. So depending on 5 set वाला क्वेश्चन है या 6 set वाला है या 4 set वाला क्वेश्चन है. So if you see, one thing I wanted to highlight for the 2020 section, 2022 section of DLR, 5 क्वेश्चन में इधर तुम्हें 15 मार्क्स आता था, तुम्हें 90 परसेंटाइल आता था. 90 से 99 डबल हो गया क्वेश्चन. So this is the jump between 90 to 99. Yeah. So 90 to 99 वो पेपर में जस्ट डबल था. मतलब 15 मार्क्स आ रहे तो 90 परसेंटाइल, 30 मार्क्स में 99. सो जस्ट 9 परसेंटाइल का गैप है, बट यू हैव टू मेक अटेम्प्ट फॉर again double the questions. Again for this year also the DLR paper was tough. 2024 में थोड़ा ज्यादा टफ नहीं था, इसलिए कट ऑफ आ गया है. So if you see 2021 also, if you see this was little tougher than 2022 and 2023. यहाँ पे 80 percentile was around 5 questions. This is for 7 questions correct. This is for 11 questions and this is for 12 to 13 questions. So this is the jump. For this year also the pattern was not easy, that was difficult. So I'll be telling you that when it was a 2-hour paper and the number of questions in different years. So last year was 68 questions and 2-hour paper, 40 marks, 40 minutes for each of the sections. And if you see for 2021 to 2023, that was a 66 paper. And 2022 में पहली बार 2 hours paper introduced हुआ and that was for a 76 questions. And below that it was like 100 questions. And if you see 2024 में this was a 2 hour 50-minute paper and 100 questions. And 2013 में this was a 60 minutes paper and 60 questions paper and 22 or 20-minute paper. So this was a 60 question paper. So if you see, we'll be looking at what came in different slot of CAT 2024 in DI. So DI में there was a stock price candlestick graph. So this is a type of interpretation I'll be showing you later, not today, but this was a candlestick graph. So candlestick graph is a kind of a representation. For example, it is similar to bar graph or something, but little bit different. Yeah. So there was 4 questions from that, and 3 questions was MCQ from this set, and 1 question was theta. And in set 1, the second set was bar graph for 3 people visiting to different countries. Okay. So if you see, this is not a DI set exactly, but this is a mix of DI as well as LR. So again, there was 4 questions and this was 2 MCQ and 2 theta. So the theta questions will not have any negative marking. Then if you see for the LR section, this was a games and tournament questions. So 6 teams are splitting into 2 groups. So this was again a 5 question and this was entirely a theta paper. Yeah. So let us say you are getting something paper like this. So if you know the basics, let us say how many winning, how many losses, yeah, what is the score, these things you can make a smart guess sometimes. Yeah, even if you have do not if you have less time, then you can make a smart guess. So sir, how percentile is decided on the basis of number of questions? So Tanishka, the percentile is not based on the number of questions. Percentile is a relative number. Percentile is decided from the person who has scored the highest. That is the absolute 100 percentile. So वहां से फिर स्केलिंग होके फिर परसेंटाइल डिसाइड होता है. वो हमेशा कांस्टेंट नहीं रहता है. कौन सा ईयर में कैसे पेपर है, तो जो एब्सोल्यूट 100 परसेंटाइल है वहां से फिर परसेंटाइल डिसाइड होता है. सो परसेंटाइल कैसे डिसाइड होता है ये आईएम्स किसी को बताता नहीं है. सो दे आर प्योरली कॉन्फिडेंशियल, बट ओवर द इयर्स व्हाट आई हैव सीन, तो जो पैटर्न है या डिफिकल्टी लेवल है उसके ऊपर हिसाब से तुम्हारा जो परसेंटाइल है उस हिसाब से डिसाइड होता है.
Sir, when we're selecting a set, right? Abhi humko should we opt for a set that has more of these theta questions? And ye jo theta questions honge,
नहीं, that should not be the ideal strategy for this. I'll be telling. I'm just going through the statistics, like what came,
okay.
how came. I'll be coming to what you should do. So that is why the session is there. Yeah. So tournament based, this is a theta questions, and if you see, then the OAF suffers assigning their 30 stars. So this was for 4 questions, 3 MCQ and 1 theta. DI set is election between 2 candidates, and this is, if you see, this is a very lengthy set you had got, and 5 questions, 4 MCQ and 1 theta. So I'll be coming to what you should do, like how we should select the paper, yeah, which set you should attempt. So whether it is a quant or a DLR, so सिलेक्शन करने से ज्यादा रिजेक्शन इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट। ठीक है, डीएलआर में तो ज्यादा है कि कौन सा सेट करना है वो बाद में सोचोगे, पहले कौन सा सेट नहीं करना है वो पहले सोचो कि ये सेट मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं इसे इजी ढूंढ रहा हूँ। तो इफ यू आर गेटिंग ए 40 मिनट पेपर, तो फास्ट 4 मिनट में या 5 मिनट में कौन सा सेट डिसाइड करो, अच्छे से सारा डाटा देखो कि कौन सा सेट डुएबल है, कौन सा सेट डुएबल नहीं है। Okay, and next 36 to 35 minute 35 to 36 minutes that you have, then in that 35-36 minute you will be attending either two set or a three set, two set or a three set, or sometimes if the paper is very much difficult you can go for a one set या two set का पूरा भी नहीं होता है। Yeah, I am just talking about the crowd, like most of the people what they do। बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट नेगेटिव में मार्क लाते हैं, जो 3 लाख स्टूडेंट देते हैं बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट तो नेगेटिव में लाएंगे, बहुत सारे सिंगल डिजिट में भी, लाइक जीरो में बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट होंगे, देन 1 2 3 ऐसे भी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट होंगे। बट आई एम जस्ट
Sir, sorry for interrupting, but what is about T's cutoff?
T's cutoff, I'll be coming. T's cutoff, this year only T's cutoff was taken. So T's was conducting separate exam. So
No,
T's,
sir. From last year, they are taking CAT only.
yeah, I'll be coming. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So if you see, T's are just HR only. So that is the specialization. That is MA in HR, MA in HR and LR. So just do not interrupt me in between. I'll be coming to one by one. So just put questions in the chat box because I was discussing something. So I'm getting diverted with something else. So let me complete first. I'll be coming to each and every question. Yeah. So two set, one set and three set. Either you can attempt two set or three set depending on the difficulty level. Sometimes the paper is very much difficult. You will have to end up with just one set. या वन सेट पूरा हो गया, सेकंड सेट पूरा नहीं हुआ, एक दो क्वेश्चन हो गया, then in that case also whatever your destiny, yeah, whatever you are getting, that you have to cope with that. So other than that you should do a lot of practice, then only you can excel this exam. Yeah. So again if you coming to the CAT 2024 paper, this was the paper in which you had got different type of questions. So what you can see from 2021 slot 1, that DI, there are 3 DI sets. Yeah. So if you see, this was a typical DI of direct calculation. Yeah, not direct calculation, but however the direct representation. And this was comparatively a difficult set, and this is more of a logical set. And this is purely LR. And if you see for CAT 2024 plot 2, so this is a different ratings question that was there. Then this was ALR question, DA question was 6 forms, and there were 2 different graphs that was given. And then this, the next was LR schematic diagram workways and the lake question. And the next one is 1 to 10 numbers arranged in 10 slot with conditions. Yeah, so this is more like a DI, sorry, more like a analytical question type. And if you see DI, this was a rating distribution, and this was cumulative rating distribution that was there. So similarly, this was there in CAT 2024 slot 3, not slot 5. There were 3 slots. So if you see, this was the different type of questions, bar graph on app subscription that was there. Then on temperature of a room with a AC in different power modes. Then networks, roads and ATMs. Then the next set was protein carbohydrate models. and the table on GDP of 10 countries. Then, so if you see total, there are 22 questions. So there are some of MCQ, some of are theta questions. Yeah. So if you see, DLR will be the second set. So now we'll be coming to the different type of questions that we'll be getting in DA. So you'll be getting different types of graph, line graph, pie chart, histograph, Venn diagram, caselet, DIE, radar chart, network, mathematical puzzles. This is there in DA. And in LR, you'll be getting sequencing, route, coin picking, binary logic, games tournament, conditional LR, cubes, 2D, 3D based LR, case let based LRs. So these are the topics. So I have curated like this. These are the topics that is there. Out of this, we'll be looking at what are the most important topics, that is DI and LR. So if you see, I have given in the typical format of a pie chart over here, if you can see, because we are discussing DI, so DLR, so I have put it in that format only. So mathematical puzzle has a 15.57%, 15.7% weightage. Roots and network has 10.7%, tables has 14.6%, scheduling has 17.2%, and bar graph has 8.4%, grids has 17.8%, and arrangement has a 15.7% like importance. Yeah. So this is based on the past 5 years papers analyzed. After analyzing this, I have given you the important topics. Yeah. This is for like last few days for CAT. So this also I have discussed like what was there in different slots.
सर कितना समय लगता है ये पेपर को अच्छा परसेंटाइल तक लाने के लिए, क्रैक करने के लिए? कितना मंथ सफिशिएंट?
Like prepare करने के लिए you need at least let us say 5 to 6 months minimum. Yeah.
Just for LRDI or total?
कैट
So 6 months will be more than enough.
एकदम एकदम फ्रेशर रहेंगे, जैसे मतलब मुझे कुछ नहीं आता, एकदम फ्रेशर रहेगा तो हो जाएगा 6 मंथ में?
Let us say every day you're putting 5-6 hours every day, then you'll be able to score decently well. 5-6 घंटे decently. If you are a fresher, you do not know anything, 5 घंटा 6 घंटा या वीकेंड में थोड़ा ज्यादा
सर
दे दो.
इसके पेपर तो शायद नवंबर के आसपास होते होंगे ना सर?
पेपर happens in last Sunday of November.
ओके ओके.
So this is the 2023 का क्या क्या टॉपिक्स आया था. पजल अरेंजमेंट, मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग, कॉइन बेस्ड मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग, पजल, then if you see selection and distribution, roots, networks, and mathematical reasoning, this came in different slots of 2023. and 2022 में ये सब आया था. if you see games and tournament, Venn diagram, mathematical reasoning, metro lines, this was again from LR. And if you see selection, distribution, root, networks, tables, graph, Venn diagram, tables, graph arrangement, rank and ordering, this was the topics that was there. And this is for the year 2021. so इसमें पजल भी था, ग्राफ था, सिलेक्शन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, ग्राफ, पजल, गेम्स एंड टूर्नामेंट, सिलेक्शन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, केसलेट, टेबल ग्राफ, गेम्स टूर्नामेंट, सिलेक्शन एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. तो ये सारा टॉपिक्स था. सो now if you see DLR, how you can do like how you can do well in your DLR. So you should work on your strength, and you should like also focus on like how you can overcome your weakness. Yeah, for example, somebody is good at LR but not good at DA. Yeah, so he will be focusing on maximizing the LR, and also at the same time, if he or she is weak in DI, he will be also try to strengthen the DI also. So LR में ऐसा नहीं कि LR मेरा तो अच्छा हो रहा है, मैं LR छोड़ रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. So LR you should also focus on strengthening your skills, and also at the same time what you are not good at, you should focus on practicing that as well. Yeah, so what you should do, practice different kind of questions from different places, from example different past year papers from CAT. So for DILR I'll be recommending CAT 2017 से CAT 2024 का पेपर पहले करो, देन उसके बाद पुराना पेपर में जाओगे. बिकॉज ये पेपर लेट अस से कैट 2017, 18 एंड 2019 ये सब में दो दो स्लॉट आए थे, एंड 2020, 2021, 22, 23 एंड 24 इसमें सारा तीन तीन स्लॉट में पेपर आए थे. So how many papers you are getting? You are getting 15 sets you are getting from here. Sorry, you are getting 15 papers from here, and you are getting 6 papers from here. Yeah. So you are getting 21 papers from the previous year questions from the 2017 to 2024. So 21 पेपर्स तुम्हें मिल जाएगा. तो यहाँ से DLR प्रैक्टिस करो. और कहाँ से करो कि DILR एक ऐसा टॉपिक है, इसमें कुछ बेसिक पता हो या ना हो फिर भी तुम सॉल्व कर सकते हो. लाइक यू सॉल्व वर्बल VARC, तो उसमें बेसिक्स पता ना भी हो स्टिल तुम एक आरसी सेट को सॉल्व कर सकते हो या पैरानिम्बल्स को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सो DILR में कुछ टॉपिक्स ऐसे हैं, मोस्ट ऑफ द टॉपिक, बहुत सारा टॉपिक जहाँ पे तुम्हें बेसिक्स पता ना भी हो फिर भी तुम सर्टेन लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग से थोड़ा ट्रायल एंड एरर करके उसको कर सकते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई विल बी गिविंग यू अरेंजमेंट सेट, ठीक है, तो पीपल आर सिटिंग इन डिफरेंट places. So now even arrangement is not taught, so you'll be able to do this because you know that there will be different conditions that will be there, you have to do. So also you have to see like which kind of set taking how much time. For example, किसी को DI में ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है, किसी को LR में कम टाइम लग रहा है या ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है, उस हिसाब से कितना टाइम लग रहा है उस हिसाब से तुम टाइम मैनेजमेंट करो एंड देखो कि कौन सा तुम्हारा स्ट्रेंथ है, कौन सा वीकनेस है. एंड ये स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस डिटरमाइन करने के लिए एक अच्छा तरीका है, टेक मॉक्स, आज मेनी मॉक्स आज पॉसिबल, जितना मॉक हो सकता है उतना मॉक दे सकते हो. ठीक है. एंड ऑल्सो लाइक even if your syllabus is not completed entirely, so एक दो महीने के बाद even if you are half the syllabus, for example क्वांट में तुम्हारा एरिथमेटिक खत्म हो गया एंड अलजेब्रा खत्म हो गया या सिर्फ एरिथमेटिक खत्म हो गया, DI कुछ टॉपिक हुआ है, still start taking mocks and sectionals, also topic test. That will help you to strengthen your score. Yeah, I hope all of you clear on this.
सर स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स बताने वाले.
Yeah, I am coming to that. So standard books जो है I'll recommend I think so all this when the mock test will start in Prayas, that I do not know. This is my very fast class in Prayas, so I do not know like what is there, what is not there. So you need to talk to the backend team, they will suggest. But like after few months, like 1 or 2 months, you should start taking mocks. Yeah. So I am talking about the DLR and quant books. Yeah, overall books that I am suggesting. So if you want a like decent PIQ, you can go for this publication, and you can go for Oswald publication. For this is for PIQ. So you'll be getting a like DLR quant individually for this are topic wise for quant and DLR. So I think 200 या 250 के अंदर हर सेक्शन का रहता है, 200 250 के अंदर क्वांट का भी इतना रहता है, प्राइस ओसवाल का भी इतना रहता है. दिस इज फॉर प्रीवियस पेपर्स. क्वांट एंड डीएलआर में तुम्हें अगर कोई बुक चाहिए, so in that case what you can follow, in quant you can follow the Sarvesh Verma, yeah, the quantum cat book. This is quantum cat. And in DLR you can solve Nishit Sinha or the Pearson book. Pearson, yeah, the Nishit Sinha book for DLR. And for quant also you can follow Nishit Sinha, but again quantum cat is more updated than Nishit Sinha as far quant is concerned. Yeah. Also you can follow like whichever book you like. For example, you can go for Arun Sharma also, but Arun Sharma I'll not recommend, because that Arun Sharma has lot of more difficult questions, level 3 questions, which is extremely difficult for CAT point of view, the level 3 questions. So quantum CAT will be do good. You can go for Nishit Sinha or the Pearson. So these are the decent book. Also you can go for the GKB publication by Gautam Puri. And for DLR also you can go for GKP publications by Gautam Puri. They has the DLR book, so you can go for that. So these are the different books that you should follow. And other than this, there is another book that is called Trishna publication. So they have the quant and DLR. Also for the VRC you can go for the Meenakshi Upadhyay and Arun Sharma book, that is the McGraw-Hill publication. Yeah, Arun Sharma you can follow, but for quant and DLR, like you can follow, but I think I am just giving you the better ones. So for Arun Sharma, you can follow for VRC, and you have for verbal you can follow the Nishit Sinha book or the Pearson also, and the Trishna publication. So ideally among this you should purchase any one of this. So PIQ इसमें से कोई एक ले लो. Yeah. Also the GK publication, GKB publication also offers the PIQ. Yeah. So PIQ के लिए एक ले लो कोई जो 2024 कैट तक दे रहा है. And प्रैक्टिस के लिए इसमें से क्वांटम कैट ले लो, या पियर्सन ले लो, या जीकेबी बाय गौतम पुरी ले लो. इसमें से कोई एक ले लो. एंड डीएलआर के लिए सिमिलरली जीकेबी ले लो या कृष्णा ले लो, ये दो में से कोई एक ले लो. एंड वर्बल के लिए अगेन तीनों में से कोई एक ले लो. या सो अरुण शर्मा like the book has not been updated so much, so you can't take, but I'll be recommending these books. ठीक है. So next question I'll be coming. Who was asking for the TS cutoff?
Sir, it's me.
Yeah. So Mansi, the TS cutoff for different programs, I'll be explaining you.
Sir, I want to do an HR only.
Yeah. So if you see for HR call, you will be getting that will go from 93 to 95. Yeah, and also the weightage in the written exam is 95 percentile. Also, your GD5, graduation and PA is 20%. Sorry, for your yeah, this is for HR. So I'm giving you the overall. This is the percentile that you should get. The written test is 70% weightage, and graduation is your 20%. Sorry, graduation is your 10%, and your PA is 20%. तो ये वेटेज है, रिटन टेस्ट सबसे ज्यादा वेटेज है, तो विच इज ए गुड थिंग, इफ यू डू वेल यू कैन do well in your written test that has a 70% weightage. Other than this, you should have a weightage of 10%, and in graduation PI का 20% weightage.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So
सर पीवाईक्यू रिपीट होते हैं सर एग्जाम में?
PAQ डायरेक्टली रिपीट नहीं होते हैं, बट सेम टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस रिपीट होते हैं.
सर अभी आप रेगुलर रहेंगे रीजनिंग के लिए ऑनलाइन में?
हाँ, आई विल बी देयर.
तो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर आपका कभी रहेगा?
आई थिंक नेक्स्ट वीक रहेगा. सो लाइक बैकएंड वाले इन्फॉर्म कर देंगे.
कौन सा टॉपिक लेंगे सर पहले?
सो आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद DA.
DI.
या.
ओके.
I do not know anyone at I do not know Sore sir, because I joined today only. This is my very first class, so I do not know. So I just want to know like how, like when your batch was started. All of you, anybody who can answer. Batch कब start हुआ था तुम लोगों का?
For me, it was 1 month ago.
Yeah, okay. So till now, just because I am starting with DI, I just want to know quant में अभी तक क्या क्या हुआ है. Anything?
क्वांट में एवरेजेस
हम्म.
अभी करंटली तो अलजेब्रा चल रहा है, उसके पहले SICI.
परसेंटेज पूरा खत्म हो गया.
हाँ,
परसेंटेज.
परसेंटेज हो गया.
So that is what I require. Percentage, ratios and averages should be done before I
Yeah,
start.
this is done.
हाँ, so that is
ऑनलाइन परसेंटेज कभी हुआ?
सबसे पहला वाला वही था.
हाँ ऑनलाइन हो गया है अरिथमेटिक पूरा.
ओके.
So
पूरा
you are,
अरिथमेटिक हो गया?
फर्स्ट टॉपिक वाज परसेंटेज only.
so all of you like all of you are a hybrid या just online, like online offline दोनों है या?
सिर्फ ऑनलाइन.
दोनों है, हाइब्रिड.
दोनों है.
अच्छा, मैं सिर्फ ऑनलाइन.
Okay. ठीक. Yeah. So I am also like staying in Mumbai also, like but I'll be, as of now I'll be taking online fast. Yeah. So later things will be decided.
सर DI इजी लेवल से स्टार्ट कीजिएगा.
हाँ, इजी से ही स्टार्ट करूंगा. तो मैं लाइक इजी क्वेश्चंस लेके ही स्टार्ट करूंगा. सो DI से पहले मैं 2-3 चीजें मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि लाइक तुम्हें परसेंटेज से फ्रैक्शन कन्वर्सन ये याद होना चाहिए क्लासेस से आने से पहले. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1/2 is 50%. For example 1/7 is 14.2857%. ये सब याद रख के आना till 1/30. So that is important. Everything else will be taken care, and also will be like how your class will follow. Like I'll be giving you a set. पहले मैं बेसिक्स बता दूंगा अगर बेसिक्स होगा, देन मैं ट्राई
सर
कर.
1/30 तक नहीं आता है, थोड़ा लिखवा देंगे तो हम लोग स्क्रीनशॉट लेकर के उसको रिवाइज कर लेंगे ना सर?
एक मिनट, मेरे पास एक स्लाइड है, मैं दे देता हूँ. जस्ट गिव मी. हाँ, आई थिंक 1/25 तक है, तो 1/25 तक याद रख के आ जाओ, तो देन दैट विल बी इजी फॉर यू टू सॉल्व DA. So just want to know, like, how many of you are in final year or in second year? How many of you are working? So just to know about you, like whether you are in graduation, BCom, BBA, WAP, yeah, which course all you are doing and from which colleges? Yeah, you can write like working in this company in IT and from this college, like a short intro, 4-5 वर्ड में लिख दो कि इंजीनियरिंग, CSE या BCom finance from this college, second year you are working in this TCS, you can write like that. Yeah, second year part. So 45 months, that is great. So B2B sales, BBA marketing, NMS, IMS Mumbai, great. Yeah. So final BMS marketing, DBA Bharati Vidya part. Okay. Deep says final year BAP. Yeah, okay. Final year we take DY Patil. Yeah. What about others? Then there is BMS Finance, just given last year exam of 15 years of experience B2B sales. What is YBBA? Symbiosis or which college it is? Swami Vivekanand College, Sipa is from. Graduated in 2024, 6 months of intensive preparing for CAT. I have recently completed my graduation, become from the MD College Parel, second year. Okay. Done with college a year ago, was actually a CA 10 and failed price and dropped CA. No issue. अच्छा, SY BBA is the second year BBA. Oh, sorry.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था.
Yeah, बोलो.
If like मुझे CAT में let's say like I come in a category, so if let's say मुझे more than 85-90 percentile आ जाते हैं, but मेरा academics जो है 10th 12th वो उतना खास नहीं था, like around 80%, 75 to 80 के बीच में. So will the top IIMs will consider me or not?
Yeah. Not all of them. Few of them will be considering. So definitely, like top 10, जो top 7-8 IIMs है उसमें से 3-4 IIMs तुम्हारा हो जाएगा. Then
Okay, so उसका इंटरव्यू रहेगा ना बेसिकली, फिर वो इंटरव्यू क्रैक करने के बाद.
हाँ, इंटरव्यू पहले तो तुम परसेंटाइल लाओ, फिर कॉल आएगा, लाइक मेल पे आएगा कि हाउ मच परसेंटाइल यू शुड गेट, हाउ मच स्कोर यू शुड गेट. So उसके बाद then rest things will be taken, like your GDP will have some weightage. Yeah, some has written ability test, but most of the colleges has not taking uh, written ability test or what.
मैक्सिमम IIM सर PI ज्यादा प्रेफर करते हैं ना ऑफिस.
हाँ,
So since this COVID happened, so
बहुत सारे कॉलेज में वाट नहीं हो रहे, बट फ्यू कॉलेज में अभी भी वाट हो रहा है.
सर आपका भी इंट्रोडक्शन दे दीजिए.
So I had given my introduction. So like I have been teaching for CAT since last 7 years. So I have scored 99 plus percentile in quant and TLR multiple times. So I have taught close to, let us say, 5,000 students till now. in the last 7 years on various platforms. Yeah.
सर फिर आपने भी मतलब आईआईएम से ही किया होगा ना, अगर एमबीए किया होगा
I have
परस्यू
not
होगा तो?
done MBA, so like I had a different story. Like I had got a like great percentile, and I had got some decent IIMs calls in 2020. Then I did not join because the COVID was there. I did not want to do MBA in that point. So then later I decided to do an executive MBA from a like abroad from ISB or latter. But right now I have not planned to do an MBA. But after few years I will be doing an MBA. May 1 year MBA.
तुम इसका मतलब सर आपने सिखाना बहुत पहले चालू कर दिया ना, कि कोविड से भी पहले 7 साल के हिसाब से?
हाँ, so I have started in the year 2018.
ओके
Anything else, guys?
So you told that we should like normally study for 7 hours. So it for DILR particularly how much hours we should like invest, and basically we should solve just PYQ sets which you have given 21 papers.
तो मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ क्या करना है कि DLR में like if I'm saying 6 hours, ठीक है, 3 घंटा क्वांट को दो, 2 घंटा DLR को दो, 1 घंटा VRC को दो। या ये स्ट्रैटेजी थोड़ा कम हो सकता है। फॉर एग्जांपल किसी का DLR अच्छा है, वो 2 आवर्स क्वांट को, 2 आवर्स DLR को, 2 आवर्स VRC को, जिसका VRC वीक है, या जिसका क्वांट वीक है वो 3 आवर्स क्वांट को, 2 आवर्स DLR को एंड 1 आवर VRC को, लाइक फॉर द प्रैक्टिस। आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द अटेंडिंग द क्लास। क्लास के अलावा लाइक तुम 6 घंटा डिवोट करो फॉर द प्रैक्टिस। ठीक
Yes.
है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं आज कुछ सेट्स करा दिया, बार ग्राफ करा दिया, पाई चार्ट करा दिया, उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन ढूंढ ढूंढ के तुम्हारा मटेरियल से या तुम्हारा बुक से या प्रीवियस पेपर से प्रैक्टिस करो। सो अभी से तुम ये टारगेट कर सकते हो कि हर दिन तुम्हें मिनिमम DLR में 5 सेट करना है, 5 सेट,
Okay.
4 to 5 सेट, दिस इज द मिनिमम। उससे ज्यादा भी कर सकते हो, बट मिनिमम गोल आई एम गिविंग यू। या लेट अस से इन क्वांट यू शुड डू 30 क्वेश्चंस एवरी डे, दिस इज द मिनिमम क्राइटेरिया। या VRC में यू शुड डू एटलीस्ट 4 RC passages, one for example, one, yeah, odd one out.
सर कैलकुलेशन स्पीड कैसे बढ़ा है?
Calculation speed can be enhanced with the certain practice only. Practice करने से ही होगा, and obviously there are some Vedic math techniques that is there, so you should learn those techniques.
And so you told about that digital calculator. So we should like totally we should rely on our calculation, or like because हम लोग ऐसे कर रहे थे कि last कुछ multiplication वगैरह we were like relying on calci. I was thinking like that.
You can do that. Also, you should look at some smart calculation technique. For example, you should if numbers is not done, but later if numbers will be done, for example, तुम्हारे पास let us say 11 into 23 है, तुम्हारे पास this answer is let us say 253 है ये, तो तुम्हारे पास ऑप्शन है 253, 252, 250 एंड 251। तो 1 into 3 क्या है, दैट इज 3, तो लास्ट डिजिट इसका 3 होना चाहिए। तो अगर एक ही ऑप्शन जो 3 से एंड हो रहा है, देन यू डू नॉट नीड ए कैलकुलेटर इन दैट केस।
Yes, we had this session like speed math, so yes, okay.
So
सर
there are
डिजिटल सम वर्क करता है?
digital sum, yes, in few cases that will be work. For example, this is 11 into 23, this digital sum is 1 plus 1 2, this digital sum is 5, 2 into 3 that is 2 plus 3 that is 5, and 2 into 5 that is 10. 10 has a digital sum of 1. So if you see 7 plus 3, this has a digital sum of 1. So this question, if you are matching this answer option and your product should have same digital sum. So if you match this 250, 251, so So you'll be getting different digital sum. This has a digital sum of 7, this has a 8. If you see 252 has a digital sum of 9, 253 has a digital sum of 1. So if you see, this is exactly matching. The digital sum works, but however, if you have a same digital sum in multiple cases, then you should go for other methods also.
सर रीजनिंग का सबसे टफ चैप्टर कौन सा है?
लाइक ऐसा कुछ टॉप नहीं है या कोई आसान ऐसा नहीं है. तो लाइक सब टॉपिक से सारे टॉपिक से इजी क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, सारे टॉपिक से डिफिकल्ट आते हैं. बट हाउएवर ऐसा सोचो कि कौन सा थोड़ा टफ लगता है. मैक्सिमाइजेशन मिनिमाइजेशन क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ा टफ लगता है, बट बिकॉज मैक्सिमाइजेशन मिनिमाइजेशन कंसेप्ट थोड़ा इजी नहीं होता है. सो दैट इज अगेन फॉर स्पेसिफिक सेट. सारा सेट डिफिकल्ट नहीं होता है. तो दिस इज जस्ट ए रिलेटिव आंसर. कोई टॉपिक डिफिकल्ट नहीं है डीएलआर में, या कोई टॉपिक बहुत आसान भी नहीं.
ओके.
Yes. So I think we are done for the day. So we'll be meeting in the next session with a new topic. So till that point, all of you take care and have a nice evening to all of you. So bye bye. So
सर
yes.
जो प्रयास की जो बुक्स है आपने वो देखी है एक बार, लाइक चेक किया?
नहीं, मैं प्रयास को बुक नहीं देखा हूँ.
ओके, सो एक बार सर अगर वो भी आप देख लोगे ना, थोड़ा हमें भी आइडिया लगेगा कि वो अगर इनफ है नहीं है, क्योंकि वो लोग वही बोलते हैं कि
नहीं, प्रयास का बुक इनफ है. लाइक मैं जितना like, सुना हूँ, ठीक है.
हम्म,
सो मैं देख लूंगा बुक्स. प्रयास का बुक एनफ है. उसके अलावा तुम्हें अगर प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन करना है, यू शुड टेक सम एडिशनल हेल्प ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. सो
हाँ हाँ प्रीवियस ईयर तो ठीक है, लेकिन थेरोटिकल या जो प्रॉब्लम्स।
थियोरेटिकल, हाँ थियोरेटिकल वाइज इनफ है. उसके अलावा मैं एक दो जैसे देखो, तुम कोई भी एग्जाम देते हो, तुम टेक्स्ट बुक भी लेते हो, फिर उसके अलावा रेफरेंस बुक भी लेते हो, राइट. उसके अलावा मैं जैसे बुक रेकमेंड किया 2-3 बुक, वो भी ले सकते हो प्रैक्टिस के लिए, ठीक है. एंड प्राइस इंडिया बुक्स आर आल्सो डिसेंट. ओके. Anything else, guys? So I'm ending it here, guys. So bye bye everyone. See you soon. So good night all of you. With that, I'm signing out. Bye bye. So thank you everyone.
थैंक
Bye.
यू सर.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर. बाय सर.